Dear students, today we are dealing with the topic computation of gross annual value when there is unrealized rent and vacancy period. In the case of let out house property, there will be two situations. House remain vacant for the whole year and house remain vacant for the part of the year. When house remain vacant for the whole year, annual value will be nil. Okay. If house remain vacant for part of the year, how we have to compute gross annual value? In usual way, we are computing gross annual value by comparing fair rental value with municipal value, whichever is higher. That have to compare with the standard rent, whichever is lower, compared with actual rent, whichever is higher. But when there is vacancy period, if actual rent received is less than expected rent or reasonable rent, then gross annual value will be actual rent received. Okay. When there is vacancy period, if actual rent received is less than expected rent or reasonable rent, and the reason may be due to vacancy, then gross annual value will be actual rent received itself. Okay. Now let us see how we have to compute gross annual value when there is vacancy period and unrealized rent in the question. We have already stated that in the last class we have discussed from gross annual value we have to deduct unrealized rent and municipal tax to derive at annual value. Hope that you are remembering that point. From gross annual value, you deduct two things, that is unrealized rent and municipal tax paid. Then you are getting annual value. Okay, but when there is vacancy period and unrealized rent, how we have to compute gross annual value? Step number 1, first you have to compute reasonable rent or expected rent. The step is, first of all we have to compare municipal value with the fair rental value, whichever is higher, compared with the standard rent, whichever is lower. Then that figure have to compare with actual rent received. In that case, you have to deduct unrealized rent from the rent received. Then only you are getting actual rent received. So expected rent have to be compared with this actual rent received. Rent received minus unrealized rent. Then you have to compare step 1 and 2, whichever is higher. From that figure you have to deduct loss due to vacancy. Balancing figure will be gross annual value. Okay. So step number 1, first of all you have to compute reasonable rent. Then step number 2, you have to compute actual rent received. Actual rent received means rent received minus unrealized rent. Then step number 3, you have to compare step 1 and step 2, whichever is higher. From that figure you have to deduct loss due to vacancy. Balancing figure will be gross annual value. Hope you understood. Okay. You will be more clear when you look at this illustration. In the question, it is given that annual rent rupees 2,20,000, municipal value rupees 2,24,000, fair rental value rupees 2,34,000, standard rent 2,30,000, loss due to vacancy rupees 1,000, unrealized rent rupees 80,000. That means in the question, loss due to vacancy is there and unrealized rent is there. How we have to compute gross annual value? So step number 1. First you have to compute expected rent. So you have to compare municipal value with the fair rental value, whichever is higher. Which figure is higher? Fair rental value is higher, right? 2,34,000. That figure have to compare with the standard rent, whichever is lower. Which figure is lower? Standard rent is lower. That means 2,30,000. Okay, so that is expected rent 2,30,000. Then next step is you have to compare with actual rent. Actual rent means annual rent less unrealized rent. Annual rent is rupees 2,20,000 and unrealized rent is 80,000. So actual rent received is 2,20,000 minus 80,000. That is 1,40,000. You have to compare 2,30,000 expected rent with actual rent received. That means 1,40,000. Whichever is higher. 2,30,000 is higher. Okay. The next step is you have to deduct loss due to vacancy. Loss due to vacancy is 1,000 less loss due to vacancy 1,000. So balancing figure is 2,29,000. That is gross annual value. Okay, hope you understood how to compute gross annual value when there is loss due to vacancy and unrealized rent. Okay, thank you.